Hi, this is Stray Pastor. Welcome to my review of Titans, Season 2, Episode 3, which is called Ghosts. This is a very good episode. There's certain highlights that I want to talk about for this episode. This is based on the last episode where the Titans, after the escape of Dr. Light, aided by an unseen Deathstroke, the Titans, after attacks on various members of them, they actually reconvene at Titans Tower in San Francisco. Donna, Hawk and Dove, they come to and they talk to Dick about Dr. Light, and that's when they also find out that Dick has got Deathstroke's daughter, Rose Wilson, staying with them. Of course, they freak out and say, what the hell are you doing that for? Because he's going to come for her, and what happened in the past, which they kind of hint about, but Dick is not concerned with that. His current focus is capturing Dr. Light and getting him, and then they'll concentrate on Slade. Okay, much to the consternation of the other members. Okay, so they come up with a plan to get him, and it involves them going out, and they try to do it low key so they don't go out in costume, and they try to apprehend him, and there's a scuffle, and they actually get to the point where they actually can catch, or Dick can actually capture Dr. Light, but he has to kind of make a choice between capturing Dr. Light or rescuing a busload full of people, and he chooses the busload full of people, and Dr. Light happens to get away. And of course, Hawk is beyond pissed off about that. And also Donna and Dick talk about, they kind of hint around about what happened in the past, and that she feels that he should tell the new Titans, Gar, Rachel, and Jason, and Corey, even though Corey's not there currently, about what happened in the past, but Dick is kind of focused on Dr. Light and helping Rose, and he's not at the moment concerned about uh, Deathstroke, even though you think he would be after pressing what I think happened in the past, which I think they're going to explain in the next episode. Okay, and also at the same time, we also find out what happened to Corey, who we last saw. She met our fellow Tamaranian who zapped her with some kind of blast and kidnapped her basically off the street. And Donna actually tells Dick when he asked where Corey is, he said, well, she kind of disappeared. She kind of ghosted me and went off on her own. And she just feels that she even mentions that she probably said something about going to Florida last time, so maybe she just took off. And so they kind of leave it at that. But she actually gets a call from Corey after we find out that the gentleman who kidnapped her is a fellow Tamaranian, a guy named Fadat, who's like a bodyguard for the royal family, and Corey is part of the royal family, and he's basically there to tell her that you have to come back and assume your royal duties. That's your role in our planet, so you have to go back and do it. And basically they have a back and forth, about honor and duty and all that stuff. And she's trying to teach him how things are here on Earth and stuff. And they go back and forth with it. But also at the same time, Corey, she kind of calls Donna and assures Donna that I'm okay. I just kind of ran into a friend, and we're having a discussion, and they basically say, well, I'll keep in touch, and they kind of leave it at that. And then also at the same time, we have Rachel, Gar, and Jason sparring, doing more training, and actually Jason is probably getting a good handle on the training that Dick has shown them, and he's actually kind of overwhelms Rachel at one point, and then her dark side comes out, and actually, literally, you can see like she looks possessed, and she lifts Jason up, and it looks like she's gonna take all the swords and basically make a shish kebab out of him. But Gara is able to talk her down, and of course Jason calls her a freak and leaves, because so we know Raven is having control issues with her, trying to control the darkness that she has within her. Okay, and later she actually makes a call to Corey. Corey is actually decided to actually go back, and she kind of takes the Fadad back with her to where she parked her ship. But then she gets that call from Rachel, and Rachel kind of pleads with her to come back, because she says, I have this darkness within me, and I haven't told Dick and stuff, but I'm trying to fight it, and I'm really tired and Donna said, and not Donna, Corey says, I'll come back. I'll come back and help you. And she basically locks up Bedad in her shit and tells her, tells him, stay there, I'll be back. And of course he tells her, listen, they're going to send other people. When I don't come back, they're going to send more people to come get you. They're going to send a horde, and maybe it's just a Blackfire. They're going to send people to come get you. But she's more focused on getting to San Francisco and taking care of Rachel. Okay, so that was a nice nod back to that. Okay, and also at the same time, we have Dick has told Gar to focus on trying to trace Dr. Light, and the first time he does it, because he's trying to find, because he knows that Dr. Light has to, absorb a bunch of energy and so he has Gar, checking on any energy surge, and he actually finds it the first time, and that's when the Titans have their first encounter with Dr. Light, which is not successful, and then he tells him to look at, keep looking again, and while he's doing that, Jason's there, and Jason volunteers to help him. Now, Jason and Dick had a little incident where basically Jason's pissed because Dick told him to stay behind where the Titans went, the core four of them, Donna, Dick, Hawk, and Dove went to confront Dr. Light, and he wanted to go, but Dick kind of shut that down, so he actually confronts Dick after they fail and basically tells him, listen, you're in my way, okay? And basically comes at Dick, and Dick kind of puts him down hard, okay, which is, this is like the Jason comics. He's a hothead and not wanting to listen to anything. And then he volunteers to help Gar trade, as a way to make it up to Dick to find Dr. Light, and they actually do find another way to track him. And they, instead of letting Dick know, Jason managed to convince Gar, let's go, do a little reconnaissance and make sure this is really Dr. Light, and then we'll contact Dick and let him know. Okay, just my way of making up for him acting like a jerk. And then of course, we know that Jason is hothead, and he actually finds Dr. Light when him and Gar split up. He actually finds Gar. He actually finds Dr. Light, and he's dressed up in all his Titans, Robin gear, and he, battles Dr. Light, and he actually remembers his training, and he actually gets the better of Dr. Light, and he's basically beating him down when, of course, he turns around, and there in all his glory, this Deathstroke looking awesome, and then we see Gar at another part of the facility that they track Dr. Light to, and he hears a scream, and then he runs, and all he sees is just a trail of blood. Okay, and no Jason, no Dr. Light, no Deathstroke, and so that's how it ends, with basically with Jason being kidnapped by Deathstroke. Now, there's an earlier scene in there that I didn't talk about, where Dr. Light is talking to Deathstroke, and what I like about, he said Aze Morales, that's his name, who playing Deathstroke. Dr. Light is asking, what's the plan, because I want payback for the Titans locking me up for those 5 years and all that stuff. And he's just a man of few words, and he basically says, we're gonna bait the Titans, we're gonna draw them out, and then we're gonna cull the herd, separate them, and then divide, and conquer and divide. And basically that's what he did in this episode. He drove the Titans out, he kind of tested them a little bit, and then he got picked the weak one, or the arrogant one, Jason, and he's gotten Jason now, and I'm probably he's going to use Jason as bait to draw out the other Titans. Okay, and then I think next episode we'll find out exactly what happened in the past with, I'm assuming, Aqualad. Either Deathstroke killed Aqualad or he seriously hurt him or something, but we're going to find that out probably next episode. And this, like I said, this was a good episode. It had a lot of moving parts. We got to see Deathstroke, got to see Dr. Light, got to see the Titans fight, even, they were in civilian clothes. We got to see Robin, aka Jason Todd, take on Dr. Light. We got to see Dr. Light use his powers stuff. So, and we got the more explanation of Corey's background and her planet and stuff, and the mention of Blackfire and stuff. So we know that's coming eventually. So a lot of moving parts in this episode. A lot of good things happened in this episode. I'm really excited for the rest of the season. Anyway, let me know what you think of Titans episode 3 of season 2, called Ghost. What do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I also have a link to my other channel, All Views and Opinions. So you check that out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.